In this lesson of Module 3, we will be discussing the use of HyperDocs in a blended learning environment. You may be asking yourself, what is a HyperDoc, and how can it help me and my students in a blended learning environment? Based on the definition from the HyperDocs website, HyperDocs are digital lesson plans that are designed by teachers and given to students. HyperDocs include all the content needed for learning in one space. They shift the learning from the teacher to the student by giving them content to explore before direct instruction and apply what they have learned using the 4 C's: critical thinking, communication, collaboration, and creativity. It is important to remember that a HyperDoc is not just a document that you've created that contains links for students to visit. A HyperDoc lesson will normally consist of the following sections. Engage. You want to have a section on the HyperDoc at the very beginning that will hook your students into the lesson. Most often, teachers use videos or images or memes or quotes to grab their students' attention in this section. You also want to include an Explore section. This is going to be a collection of resources that you gather about the topic that you're teaching. These resources could be websites, articles, videos, images, infographics, and so on. Just anything that you can provide for the students to look at on their own and explore the topic. In the Explain section, the teacher will tell the students exactly what they are going to learn by completing this lesson. Again, you can add some more videos, some tutorials maybe that you've created on your own. This would be a good opportunity for you to use a program like Screencastify or Screencast-O-Matic that allows you to record your computer screen just like I'm doing now that you can share with your students. The Apply section will give the students an opportunity to take what they've learned and create some sort of product. Examples of products could include a digital book, a video, a digital poster, an infographic, a drawing. The list goes on and on. In the Share section, you want your students to be able to share what they have created with others and receive feedback. In a blended learning environment, this could be something as simple as sharing a Google Doc and adding comments. In the Reflect section, we want students to look back on their learning process and what they've done during this lesson. We want them to evaluate their work. We want them to set new goals. This would also be the section where the teacher would include any rubrics or checklists that they've created for the lesson. The last section of the HyperDoc should be the Extend section. In this section, as the teacher, you're looking at what the students can do to extend what they have learned during the process. In some ways, it could be as simple as having students complete an online activity or possibly having them design another product. A HyperDoc gives every student the opportunity to have a voice, to share with their classmates and others, to develop critical thinking and problem-solving skills. And one of the things I think is most important is it's a great way to provide an opportunity for students to create authentic digital artifacts to demonstrate learning. When can HyperDocs be used to deliver instruction? As outlined in the HyperDoc Handbook, HyperDocs can be used for personalized instruction, flexible grouping, collaboration, project-based learning, inquiry, blended learning, innovative learning spaces, and distance learning. So now we're going to look at an example of a HyperDoc. So I'm going to click on the link for Create a Book Trailer. So this is a HyperDoc for creating a book trailer for a novel that's been read in the classroom. So if you'll notice, it's laid out in a table, and you have your individual sections that we talked about earlier. You have your engaged section. In this case, the teacher asks the students to watch a movie trailer, which is going to be compared to a book trailer. The teacher has given them resources to explore. She has explained the task. She's actually told the students in the apply section what they will be doing. She's given them a way to share their book trailer with others and receive feedback. And then she's given them the opportunity to reflect on the process. So again, most often these HyperDocs are created using a Google Doc and using a table inside that Google Doc. And we will discuss more of that in the how-to section.